everything you could ever want to make and do right at your fingertips.
I'm Stephen.
And I'm Naomi.
And here's what's coming up on today's show.
A piece of plastic, an elastic band and a pen. What can Stephen make in under a minute?
Find out how to transform fizzy drinks into a deliciously refreshing layered iced cocktail.
And we show you how to make a giant game of pool that will drive you potty.
And for all the details on today's makes, check out the Fingertips website, address at the end of the show, or grab a pen and paper and jot it down straight away.
Here at Fingertips, we like to come up with ideas that are funky.
And roll and stretch.
That look great.
And roll and stretch.
And that are fun to make.
Oh, and roll and stretch.
And that's exactly what this make is all about.
Yes, it's not an exercise class.
Oh, no.
This is the brilliant Fingertips rollout writing. Have a look here, look. You can see my name in small letters. But if we then take a rolling pin and give it a little roll, the more you roll, the more the letters will stretch. Roll and stretch.
It looks fantastic, and once you've rolled out your stretchy writing, you can make it into all sorts of things. How about a nameplate to go on your door? Just stick it up, and then everyone will know whose room it is. And we give rolled out writing a Fingertips difficulty rating of 2. Nice and easy to get rolling and stretching. First of all, you need to get your fingertips on some oven-baked clay, which you can buy in most art and craft shops, and you need 2 different colours. So first of all, take a ball of clay about this size, and you want to roll it into a thick sausage. This will be the background colour of your sign.
Now, to make the stretchy letters, use your other colour of oven-baked clay and roll it out into thin sausages like this. Then, get yourself a blunt knife and just cut off little bits to actually make the letters. Like that, and then spell the word. Now I'm going to go for fingertips. So let's start off with the F. And it's also a good idea that you really push these letters into the clay. That way, when you roll it out, the letters won't stick to your rolling pin. And then just carry on with the rest of the letters.
And when they're all done, get your rolling pin and gently and slowly roll your sausage out flat. And look at that, it's a great effect. Already you can see the letters being stretched out. So keep rolling with your rolling pin, and when you're happy with the look of your sign, you can cook the oven-baked clay. Just put it on a baking tray and cook it according to the instructions on the packet.
Now, when it's cooked and cooled down, it will be hard like this. And to give it a nice shiny finish, use some varnish and paint your whole sign. Now, when you've covered the whole thing, allow it to dry and then stick some card or foam that you can get from a craft shop on the back. And your final thing you need to do is get some of these sticky tabs. Stick one there, and now you can stick it to your door. Just about there. Now, this is such a cool idea. You don't just have to use it to make door signs.
No, why not have a go at making badges using Fingertips rolled out writing? Just attach a safety pin to the back.
You could also personalise your school books or a diary if you've got one. And how about trying different coloured oven-baked clay and making different shapes by just chopping around the letters?
Or check out this rolled out writing desk plaque. You think this is about you, don't you, Stephen? Stephen! No sign of him. Sign of him.
Got a minute?
Because this is the part of the programme where we show you how to make something in under a minute using odds and ends you'll find around your house.
Today it is my turn to make.
And it is my turn to time.
Don't need a lot of stuff, that's all I need.
There really isn't very much there. And we're not going to tell you what it is, so see if you can guess as we go along.
Yeah, a bit of a clue. We're going to try and keep you in the dark about this one.
Yeah, enlighten us as we go along.
Another clue.
Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go. All I do is write onto this plastic bag the word finger.
I can guess what the next word's going to be. 7 seconds have gone.
7 seconds. Do you know what? I'll do this in less than
10 seconds.
20. Put the lid on that. I'll ask you to stop the clock.
15 seconds.
Not a lot of time.
No, but you haven't used the elastic band.
But I will now, because I do need a torch. And I take the word fingertips and put it on back to front on the torch like this. You can see it goes on back to front and secure it in place with the elastic band. Now I ask for the lights to come down. There we go. And if I now switch the torch on, you'll see it is the fingertips projector.
Ooh.
How cool is that?
Very good. Or how about sticking on some sequin stars? Or you could even cut out shapes like this creepy spider.
Now, talking of spiders, if you've got a plastic toy, then just stick that onto your torch.
Oh, I don't like that one.
And project that onto a wall or desk. The possibilities are endless.
Yeah, go on, have a go. Light up your life in under a minute with the Fingertips Torch Projector.
The end. Fingertips top tip. Don't use a rubber if you're drawing with a soft pencil. It will smudge. Bread works much better. And no smudges.
A crisp and delicate yet explosively chilling sensation. What about yours, Stephen?
The aroma of a summer's day, an infusion of creaminess and subtlety to indulge all the senses.
Oh, delicious. Oh, sorry, excuse me, must be the fizz.
This is Food Fingertips, the part of the programme where we show you something that's fun to make and great to taste.
And these stripy ice cocktails not only look great, but they're bursting with flavour to tempt any taste buds. How cool is this? Your favourite footy team's colours in a drink made from frozen fizzy pop.
Looks good, but what about this one? A deliciously stripy ice cocktail with all the trimmings, made from frozen fruity yoghurt. And do you know, they're so simple to make, we've given them a Fingertips difficulty rating of 1. Easy.
So, grab yourself some ice cube trays and some coloured drink, because that's all you need to make a stripy ice cocktail like this one. Oh, and you need a freezer. So, start by getting your fingertips on the 2 bottles of coloured drink. I'm going to go for red and blue, and using an ice cube tray for each colour, carefully fill all of the spaces. So once you've filled both trays, you can pop them into the freezer, open it up, and then you need to wait for your ice cubes to freeze. In they go. And once they have frozen, take them out, shut the freezer up, and now you need to put the ice cubes into freezer bags and use 1 freezer bag for each colour. Just tip them in like that. Make sure you get them all out of the ice cube tray. And then you need to crush the ice. And the best way to do this is to use a rolling pin and give them a bash. A bit noisy. And once both bags of ice are crushed like this, find yourself a long glass, and now you need to layer the ice. So put in a little bit of blue first, not too much. There we are, just a little bit. And some red. Remember, you've got to work fairly quickly because the ice melts fast. A bit of red, a bit more blue, and keep going until you've filled the glass.
Now, if you're like me, a bit of a smoothie, yeah, you could make a yoghurty ice cocktail. Now, you make it in exactly the same way, but instead of using drink, you use 2 different flavoured yoghurts. And you spoon it into your ice cube trays, and then you freeze them. Let's just put a tiny bit more in, just to fill it to the top. There we go. That looks delicious. Good enough to drink.
Not so fast, Stevie. Cocktail isn't a cocktail without some decorative swizzle sticks and funky, sparkly stirrers and plenty of decorations like these. Now, to make a decorative fan swizzle stick like this one, what you need is 2 strips from an A4 sheet of paper and a wooden skewer. Now, first of all, you might need to trim the wooden skewer down to size to fit your glass like that one. Then fold your strips of paper into a concertina. Folding this way, turn it over and fold it back on itself, and keep going. Take your time doing this until both strips of paper look something like this. And now you need to stick them to either side of the wooden skewer, and the best way to do this is to use some double-sided sticky tape. So stick that on that side of the skewer, bend it round and stick it in place there, and do the same on the other side. Stick that at the top, bend it round and fix it at the bottom. So there you've got yourself a very nice decorative fan swizzle stick. I'm going to pop that into my drink. We've also made some sparkly cocktail stirrers just by tying bits of tinsel to the end of a wooden skewer. So I'll have one of those in my drink as well. And I've strung on some coloured beads to some thread and tied those to the end of a wooden skewer. And these lovely beads match my drink.
And here is a brilliant idea. Have a look at this stuff. It's called edible glitter, and you can get it from most catering shops. And what you do is you just sprinkle it onto your cocktail to jazz it up. It looks fantastic. And you can even make glitter ice cubes like we've got here. Let's just pop one on there.
Lovely. Pop in a couple of straws and your iced cocktails will be complete.
Now, you don't just have to stick to 2 stripes. If you go to the Fingertips website, we've got other recipes, if you click on food, for you to make your own stripy iced cocktail.
So have a go at tantalising your taste buds with the Fingertips Stripy Ice Cocktail. Cool. Now, I know I don't need to say this, but do take out your sparkly stirrers and swizzle sticks before you have a drink. Don't want to do yourself any damage.
Quite right.
Oh, this is the life.
Yes.
Birds are singing, sun's shining.
And it's your turn to cue off.
Right, eat grass, Mulhern.
This is Fun Fingertips Garden Pool, a game that's best played outside with lots of room to pot your balls. Now, the aim of the game is this, to pot the balls in number order from 1 through to 9. Now, if you miss a pot, then your opponent gets a shot, and whoever pots that 9 ball is the winner.
Yes! Wilkinson is the champion.
Sure you were cheating?
I'm just a very good pool player, Stephen.
This is Fun Fingertips, the part of the programme where we show you something that's fun to make and fun to do. And we give Garden Pool a Fingertips difficulty rating of 2. So it's really easy.
Yes, this is a great game that will test your patience and your skill.
Now, to start off, get a handful of pebbles, and these will be the core of your pool balls and make them heavy enough to roll across the ground. But you can make them without the pebbles, you just won't get that authentic pool ball weight. So, grab one of the pebbles and wrap them in a newspaper and secure the newspaper in place with some sticky tape. And then you want to do the exact same again with another sheet of newspaper.
And when you've done that with about 6 sheets of newspaper and taped it all in place, you should have a good, weighty newspaper ball. And you need 10 of these altogether, 1 for the white ball and 9 for the numbered balls. But before you paint them, just make sure you give each ball 1 layer of paper mâché.
All the balls are painted different colours with the number painted on the middle of a white spot like that, and the yellow ball, well, that is number 9 and has a white stripe going all the way around it.
And the 6 pockets are plastic flower pots laid on their sides. Simple.
Then all you need is a bamboo cane as the cue and you're ready to go. Now, if you go to the Fingertips website, you will find all the rules on how to play garden pool and all the information on how to make it.
Simply arrange your balls into a diamond shape with the number 9 ball in the middle and the number 1 ball at the front.
Then set up your pockets, 1 in each corner and 1 either side in the middle. OK, Naomi,
Yep.
I will let you break.
Okay.
So, if you're ever snooking for something to do, why don't you go crazy and make the Fingertips a garden pool? Good luck. Now, take your time. You will be fine.
Better luck next time, Stevie.
Well, that's ridiculous. Sadly, that's all we've got time for today.
If you want to make anything from the programme, just check out the Fingertips website. The address is on the screen now.
And we'll see you very soon for some more Fingertips. Bye.
Bye.